weekend, we talked about the mountains and valleys, of our Christian walk. So night one, we talked about our mountaintop experiences and how Jesus calls us to mountaintops, to those capstone, really awesome moments in our lives, but we're not meant to stay there. Jesus calls us to these really cool moments in our lives, and they're great, and they're a huge blessing, a huge testimony, but we're not called just to mountaintops. Likewise, as we went into Saturday morning session, we talked about how whenever we create space for God, He always shows up, no matter where we are, whether we're on the highest of mountaintops or the lowest of valleys. Whenever we create space for God, He shows up. And likewise, we stress the need to create space in our day-to-day lives for God to show up. Following that session, we talked about how the valleys in our lives, we will find adversity and we'll find persecution in our walks with Jesus, and how we take on those struggles in our lives, and what it means to go through that, and what exactly is persecution, and how has the valleys and the low points of our lives shaped who we are today. Lastly, we concluded the weekend by talking about our next steps. How do we create an inviting environment for those around us, and how do we craft our lives to be inviting to those around us, to kind of dive into this love of Jesus, and how do we share the good news with others, and who do we share it to? All in all, this weekend has been a blast talking about the mountains and valleys of our walk with Jesus.